the Mollo.
CakeAssault staying true with the Forsburn, but oh, the ledge cancel off, that's insane, and a quick 25 off of the cherry bomb forward air combo.
You do what you can. I love this matchup. There's
I was gonna
so
say
many
you wanted Mollo, you're getting Mollo. You know?
Yeah, there's like one Mollo in this whole building, not me, and it's one of the best to do it.
Yeah. You know, if nobody got you, you know ZeeBee got you.
And I'm glad he does, especially in a matchup like this. There's a lot of opportunity for Forsburn to just run amok when it comes to that close-range game. But the smoke is not a safe space for him, and that's something that can very rarely be said.
Oh my God! That combo was disgusting.
That was beautiful. And the offstage pressure, too, is just never missing a beat. ZeeBee able to threaten where the smoke could potentially give a safe space for CakeAssault. Here, the smoke is constantly going to get ran over because of the bombs.
Woo, and there you see the up B carrying you all the way to heaven with that bomb in hand.
Like, the automatic release off of the up special ending is so good, especially with Cherry Bomb.
Yeah, and there we go, the Nair, I believe that was the Nair 2 of the week back here, down strong. I just know what down strong happened, and my brain was like, ah, yep, that's the CakeAssault, you know? Finds a way to always lead it into the down strong at the end of the day.
We see him down strong? Check. We see him back air? Check.
Yep, we're seeing a lot of neutral right now and a lot of smoke because it seems like that is theoretically
oh,
CakeAssault's answer.
The Cherry Bomb too?
You see the vision, you know?
I'm with the vision. I'm with it.
Yeah, ZeeBee might be a chaotic player, but make no mistake, he does things that he does for a reason.
Yes,
you know?
There is a lot of silliness that comes from the projectile pressure of Mollo. It's a character that looks very goofy. But when it comes to the finisher bomb, potentially the most lethally goofy of them all, there's a lot of ways for you to combo in and out of it. Oh, and the bat landing too.
Rare bat appearance coming out there.
I love the bat as a mix-up to the pressure because you're so focused on worrying about where the bombs are going to cover, you forget that it's a really big disjoint in front of and behind Mollo. And a down air to call out the stall.
Yeah, it's no, what are you doing down there? Like, huh? Like, come on.
Who are you?
Yeah, like, I get your Forsburn, you can stall off stage, oh, you know, so cool. Like, I have a bomb, I have a downer, I have 2 spikes, and I'm gonna use them if you keep stalling down there for too long.
Yeah, that's one of the magical things about this matchup is that
oh my God!
Yo, and the finisher hit off the top too?
Yeah,
if there was a cherry bomb up there waiting, he could have just died at sub 70.
And yeah, and you see ZeeBee's just like, what am I supposed to do there? He just downstrongs me.
Well, that's the thing, is that this is a matchup where all of a sudden, a lot of the defensive pressure that typically you have to worry about when it comes to Forsburn, the waiting in the wings through the smoke, having to deal with the clone, like worrying about what he's going to approach you with, gets completely nullified because before you even get between Forsburn and Mollo, there's 4 bombs and a gun.
Yeah, they really gave Mollo a gun. I feel like
speaking of, the cherry bomb popping off the gunshot is threatening to kill right now.
Yeah, and downstrong still not killing at 130. There's still a very real chance that CakeAssault takes the game. The bomb betrayal.
It do be like that. That's how it is on this bitch of an earth.
Yeah, you hear the little betrayal. Oh no, and you know that CakeAssault has all the opportunities to take this game, but downstrong is going to do it finally at 160. ZeeBee takes the first game. After practically nearly giving it to CakeAssault, say, oh, you know, I'm not full for these french fries. You can have them. It's fine, honestly. And Cake's like, no, I had too many wings, honestly. Like, I insist you take. He's like, you sure? He's like, yeah. Trust me, I'm good. I was like, all right, if you say so. And ZeeBee up a game. You know, one of the few people that even take a game off of CakeAssault this tournament so far.
You can,
if anyone.
I was going to say, you can count the amount of people on one hand without including your thumb, and you're chilling.
Yeah, without including my thumb? Oh, geez, that's not a lot. Oh, no. All right, and just like that, round start, pull finisher bomb, all according to plan.
Game 2 going to Trouble, I think a very bold pick from Cake, because while he may not be able to make use of the smoke defensively off stage, it's going to have a lot of presence on stage. The ability to constantly pull out your clone safely and constantly be able to threaten to just fog up the screen is a big deal. But likewise, ZeeBee is going to be able to clear away a ton of that with just a simple bomb throw. Just one without a lot of commitment.
And in the same vein, you mentioned how clone is going to be able to be popped safely. Bombs are going to be just as safe to pull. Like, they're already pretty safe to pull, but in this case, like, they're going to be even more safe.
Yeah, this is a stage that's very inviting to bomb spam because you could just triangle camp, and you can have 2 to 3 active bombs without really being worried about your opponent bouncing them back by parry or by straight attacking them.
Yeah, and in this case, you're going to see like these bombs are going to be fantastic at clearing out a lot of the smoke.
And I'm loving the use of Flashbang, especially with this stage, because Flashbang is going to occupy so much space below and on top of the platforms. You keep it on those side flats, you're denying so much space. Like, you can't be safe at the ledge. You can't be safe even by center stage standards. And using the toss of the bomb to get above onto the plat. So smart.
The last hit of the firecracker saved ZeeBee from the forward strong.
The bombs...
Do you think he plans that? Like,
half the time, yes, it's all according to plan.
Do you think he has, like, in his jacket, in Mollo's jacket, you think he has, like, a big book of plays and he's just pulling out, like, right.
No, that's the Anarchist Cookbook right there.
And he literally is just wielding the Anarchist Cookbook and is causing chaos at his leisure. Oh, no. Oh, no.
An excellent toss just to get rid of it, and he's got the firecracker to boost him back up. I love the up special cancel. And we're just stalling. We're eating a lot of damage for this stall. But given current positioning, this is a fine stall. You can afford to take that damage.
Yeah,
you gotta do something about the stock deficit, though. Otherwise, Cake is running away with this game.
Oh, what on earth? The downer trading with the first hit of the up strong.
Second hit up air, almost managing it, but good DI. Cake is not really getting threatened too badly right now.
Yeah, we're seeing it right now. The pressure's coming out, but Cake has smoke on the stage, so he's big chilling and getting back.
Oh, but he tried to wait in that one. He chose the wrong cloud.
The rare up air kill. That move, so well known for being a little bit inconsistent and not as strong as that killed at 22.
As long as you're bold enough to get down there, you got a hell of a spike. And just a tiny bit of a charge on it too.
Yeah, for those that
we love to see it.
For those that might not know, Mollo Fair works similarly to Edelus Fair, where you can charge the move, but instead of gaining super armor, you gain more damage and knockback the longer you charge it to an apex point where it can do up to 14%. But 22.
Yeah, no,
10 before the hit.
How many people could say they take stocks off of Cake? Now shrink that list down to how many stocks you take. Sub 30.
Oh my lord, and just like that, this game is looking dead even from what was very dominantly a CakeAssault favored game. Like,
why did he walk into that?
He tried to parry, but ZeeBee doesn't pull a bomb, and SD's his last stock.
Tragedy strikes on Truffle Pond, but by all intents and purposes,
that was a blood pact. That was a blood pact.
That was Cake's game to win, and he almost had it all stolen away from him.
Yeah,
and it's all smiles on both ends.
Yeah, it is. You know that ZeeBee's like, hee, I got it stuck at 22.
Honestly, like, this is the curse of maining Mollo. Like, half the time, you're the reason for your own demise, but you love it.
Yeah, you love to see it. But in this case, Cake's like, all right, I mean, look, if you're, okay, I'll take it. Because that stock at 22 was such a swing. You know that ZeeBee's like, oh, okay.
It leaves a mark.
Yeah, it leaves a mark. You're thinking like, man, Mollo's dumb. That's crazy. That's insane. All right, anyway.
Meanwhile,
yeah, ZeeBee's like, more bombs, just juggling them in the air.
Oh, it's weird because, like, bomb pressure just is so tantamount to being on the top of your mental stack when it comes to any stage. It doesn't matter where you're going. Like, you just always have to worry about the silly nonsense. And this is an excellent stage for Mollo as well. There's going to be a lot of opportunity where Cake is just going to do a whole lot of this. Easy damage, and plenty of smoke coverage to boot. But stage control can swing very heavily, so even though we see the 101% already built up on ZeeBee, don't be surprised if it gets answered right on back.
Oh, absolutely. But this is Forsburn stage for, like, good reason. The platform, the singular large platform allows for so much plat drop gameplay. And that is one thing that Forsburn excels at in spades. Being able to move from the platform, use things like forward air, back air, down air. ZeeBee answering with a forward air of his own.
Look at all the bombs!
The rain of fire from on high. All of these bombs Cake has no strong answer to because you're in the air. You can't just keep throwing out hitboxes at the same speed that ZeeBee's throwing out the bombs.
Like, you can have, like, upwards of 4 of them, and it covers so much space. Like, just the bombs moving at all is denying the smoke. The smoke is a big deal. And, like, if one ends up getting in Cake's space, now he's got to deal with getting hit. If it's the clone, clone just gets nullified. Clone just does not have a say in this matchup.
Yeah, Clone has no say in this matchup for the most part. All right, doesn't touch the stage.
Oh!
The drift away in that situation from CakeAssault is phenomenal. Does get his resources back too, so gonna see him maybe an air dodge, maybe a jump, or
I'm loving it. The use of the bombs just to act as a simple hit. Like, not even threatening with the explosions themselves. It's just finisher occupies a lot of space. To say nothing of its explosion. It's a big projectile, but the bat's a big disjoint.
You remember when CakeAssault was up 100% at the start of this game?
It comes and goes.
It comes and goes. It's in waves, you know? Like, such is life. Such is that stock, too. Back air off the side at 161. ZeeBee's like, all right, you know, it happens. ZeeBee plays the long game phenomenally. I think if that F-tilt did not hit the bomb there, we could have seen an entirely different situation. We might have seen a stock gone at 80.
He just needed sour hit of the F-tilt. Like, sweet spot was not part of the program.
Yeah.
But even then, it's still looking like an even game.
Experimenting with the cookbook a little bit, you know?
Oh yeah, no, we're writing new pages as we speak. That's one of the things I love most about this character is that he's so inventive. Like, yeah, you could just throw a bunch of projectiles. It's annoying. But if you end up using them with purpose, there's a lot of opportunity for extensions in your combos. Combos that would otherwise just sort of be 2 or 3 hits. It's a total disaster for your opponent.
Just like that, again, we're seeing ZeeBee take the lead. A lot less percent on him right now. All right, down air, gets the forward strong into the back air.
Oh, firecrackers aplenty. An excellent bomb to be bringing out in this position, but
yeah,
carries big for Cake as he evens up the stock count.
Yeah, we get the transformation into final stock here. That is one thing that we might see a bit more of that's a bit of a boon is just the fact that you can parry the bombs and put Mollo into parry stun. It's something we might see. Yeah, we might see more of just right there.
I mean, it is the focal point of a lot of the counterplay to Mollo pressure. You have to choose your way of disrespecting the bombs. Either completely dodge them, use them against Mollo, or parry them. And you better hope that your timing is good on those if there's multiple bombs. But the payoff is so big.
Oh, you saw he DI'd towards the flashbang there to try and bump himself into it to maybe save himself. And you see Cake's like, yeah, no, that I would have been so, if that happened, ooh. All right, but is ZeeBee gonna go Clarin?
Huh? It looks like it.
Oh boy, we're gonna see the Clarin coming out from
and the
ZeeBee.
Crowd's going wild for it too.
The Zarin. We had the Zalo. Now we have the Zarin. I mean,
I think it's a smart pick.
I mean, for a stage like this, you know, maybe.
Now listen, if nothing else, when talking about ZeeBee's positioning as a top player, you have to talk about those deep pockets.
Yeah, we mentioned it before. Like, he has characters. He has a Clarin, he has a Edelus, he has a Mollo, you know?
Like, he's bringing this whole free company to a tournament, and you just have to be prepared for a solid sense of neutral behind a wide array of tools.
Oh yeah, and right now, like, even with this first stock, it's close by inches. An immaculate DI out there from ZeeBee, just staying composed, but yep, low greeny with that down air, and that's going to be the stock. CakeAssault taking the lead in this game 4.
Oh, could have been a big
turnaround upbeat.
Ooh. But forward air betrays as one tippers, but the second hit doesn't. Doesn't matter though, downstrong gets it.
Yeah, and even stocks, you know ZeeBee's giggling all the way to the bank because of the fact that, like, my Clarin is doing this. It's not my Crag, it's not my Mollo, it's like my tertiary Clarin that is cooking CakeAssault right now.
I'm schmoovin'.
I'm schmooving.
And honestly, schmoovin' he be. Like, trying to extend your pressure from the base plat to the platforms of Armada is not an easy task.
No, not at all, but rare miss on the punish there from CakeAssault.
Hey, listen, he's human too.
I mean, you don't look like it sometimes, you know? Sometimes you just be like another day in the office.
Yeah, hey, you're not fooling, but... Ooh.
Oh, moonwalk, drop, plat drop, combust. Absolutely insane maneuver there to get that stock. All right, no, now it's CakeAssault's turn to convert off the top plat.
Truly the most bold clones.
Actually, like, You got it, boss. I'm dropping off.
Oh, the swinging on the platform. Just excellent play from ZeeBee.
It's so strong.
He's just trying to stay as active as possible, regardless of the situation at hand. The spacing just to get the tipper of up special? Oh, nah.
Oh!
No,
okay,
your local Claren don't do that.
You didn't need to do that either. You could have just let the Nair kill, honestly, but uh-oh. This is bad offstage scenario. Sour Bear, though, gives him one last chance at life. This next hit is so important. Cake only needs one opening to clean it up. There it is.
Wake up down strong.
I'm Forsburn, baby. And that's going to do it, a 3-1. Honestly, the fact that the Claren even did that well and kept it that close.
I mean, there's a reality where, like, there was a reaction to that down strong. Mind you, reacting to a down strong that fast is a tall order. But there's a reality where a button came out, and off that platform at those percentages, Claren could have killed.
Yeah, we could have seen, like, if ZeeBee knew that there was going to be a down strong, just a wake-up button of any kind, and he parried there, we could have seen, like, maybe Sour, strong downer into grab, into turnaround. That could have been a tipper up strong.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Forward strong. That game could have literally been decided on that platform, because that stage does not have a high ceiling. You will die off the top incredibly early, especially from a character that has such strong tipper moves as Claren.
Yeah, and just like the potential to set up into it too. It was a very strong reality of us going to that game 5, but Cake was not trying to humor this what if.
Yeah.
Like, he's got his winner side grands, as he should, and he didn't want there to be any question of it.
Absolutely. And now with ZeeBee in Losers Finals, we are going to be seeing